Welcome to the podcast. It's Mr. Ish. We're here at Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club, Cordea Clubhouse, season number 5. Oh man, we just put up a whole bunch of podcasts, so go listen to them. And we have a group here that's, I guess, a whole bunch of 9-year-olds and 10-year-olds. Good topic though. They're coming up with a good topic today. Let's introduce ourselves first, and then we'll talk about what they want to talk about. We'll start off with you. Please give me your name and your age.
My name is Deslin, and I'm 9 years old.
Deslin, welcome to the podcast.
My name is Elena, and I'm 9 years old.
Welcome, Elena.
My name is Kiara. I'm 9 years old.
Welcome, Kiara. First time?
Yes.
Okay, give you the bomb. You get a bomb. That's what I think about you. You the bomb. I'll let you take over because you came up with the topic. So just tell people what we want to talk about today.
So basically, the topic would basically be about if you rather school, online learning, or in person.
Oh, okay, it's a good one. Online school or in person learning. How do you feel about it? Because I guess a year ago we were doing mostly online or a combination. Some schools had the option of being open, some didn't. So I'm a parent, so one of my girls did not go to school and one did go to school. So it was a mixture in my household. But let me know how you feel about it. We've been back to what we call in-person learning for the last 2 months. So how do you feel about it, what you like, what you don't like? We'll start off on it. We're just going to go around the table. Go ahead. Yeah, we'll start off with you.
Okay, so basically, in my opinion, I have to admit that both are good and they have their own reasons. But if I had to choose, I would choose in person.
In person? Okay, well, why would you choose in person?
Okay, so to start off, you can actually get acted.
Yeah, just talk right through it. I'm sorry.
So basically, to start off, for example, in person learning, you could actually get to still use your computer either way.
Okay.
And especially if you don't like writing in paper, you could still get to basically.
Okay, so one of the things that you can still use your computer even though you're in person, so you don't have to write a lot. So if that's an excuse for people that don't like it, you can still use it. And I also think seeing people, not if you're at home and there's so many distractions. You got toys, you got TV, you got mom or dad or grandma or somebody else, and you have a lot of things going on. If you have siblings, even worse. But you have so much that's going on, so that could be a distraction. But so you do like in-person learning. Next, how do you feel about either or?
So at first, I kind of didn't really, because I was in online school. At first, I really, really wanted to go to the in-person school, but then when I got to in-person school, it kind of started missing because I started missing being able to be online, because then I could then I didn't have to ask to use the bathroom and then sign out.
Got you.
And also I could eat cookies while I didn't work.
Oh, okay. So your personal, the reason why you want to be at home is because you could wear just your uniform shirt, stay in your pajamas, use the bathroom when you want, and have a whole pack of cookies next to you.
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense. For a 9-year-old, that makes absolutely sense. I guess my daughter did the same thing. She wore her uniform shirt, and she had cheese sticks and a whole bunch of snacks.
We didn't even have to wear our uniform shirt.
Oh, no, she had to wear uniform. Do you know one thing that they in my daughter's school, what they made sure that you did was you couldn't do your learning from your bedroom. It had to be from a table, and you had to wear your uniform.
I have a desk in my room.
Yeah, if you had a desk or something like that, but you had to do it from the table. They didn't. If they saw pillows or anything like that, they were like, "Nah, you have to get out there."
They saw pillows in the back of my room on my bed, but they said nothing.
Okay, your school's a little different. What about you?
I think maybe also in-person school, because online school, when I was in online school, it was pretty I didn't really like it, and I would always say, when is school opening? When is school opening? I want to see my friends. And in person school, when we started in person school, it kind of started getting like really hard to learn because there's lots of distractions next to me.
In person?
Yeah.
Okay. That's different. Maybe because your friends were there and you wanted to talk to your friends and stuff. What I've noticed with the in person is that if you're one of these kids, if you're advanced in the sense that sometimes not everybody learns at the same pace. So if you're something that the teacher has to repeat over and over the same thing so everybody could get it, but you already got it. If you're one of these people that like to work at a different pace, then obviously, being home and doing your homework or doing the classwork fast is better. But some people like to have, to be able to see the teacher's face and ask questions and stuff like that. I think that's part of school. Even making fun and having fun and goofing off and asking the worst question is also part of it.
And the best part of in-person school, my favorite,
It's not
was
lunch,
like
right?
that. No,
Okay.
that we had like recess because we actually got to play with our friends at recess, and it was really fun.
Okay, that's good. What do you have? Anything
And
else?
another thing I forgot to say is like every single recess that we have problems. Every single recess, like somebody either gets hit in the face with a ball or just something bad has to happen.
Maybe in your school they don't pay attention. Because usually if someone's playing kickball, you can't just stay in the corner and just, be looking in the sky. Most likely that ball's gonna get kicked to your face. So you gotta be aware of what's going on around you. So maybe they need somebody to be like, hey, you can't stay back there while they're playing dodgeball, kickball, or whatever. You have anything else to add to this?
I think I do have something else to add.
What else do you have?
So basically, what she said, basically, so adding more to the thing, if she likes to work more in peace, you can have actually a chance. For example, I don't want this to look like a debate unless it's actually one. But if it's not, I don't want it to look like it. But my apologies. But basically, on in-person learning, you might can, if you have the permission to, you might can actually get a place, or either you change your sit with someone that's not specifically your friend, because you might actually need your own space.
Okay, so she's making a little sense there. Sometimes, and this I know from teachers in general. If in my school where I work at, if three people are friends, they always separate them. They never let them sit together, just because you can't focus on what's your schoolwork if your friend is right next to you goofing off or doing funny faces or continuing the conversation you had in the hallway or from recess or anything like that. So normally, if you even in this environment, if you have friends that are all here, I'm not gonna let you all do the podcast together. I'm gonna try to separate you a little bit, and it's also to make sure that everybody has a chance to be a individual, to stand out in some way. I know you keep raising your hand, but you don't have a microphone in front of you, so I can't answer you right now. Anybody else have anything to add to this? No, we good. It's a good topic though. I mean, I don't know how you guys
I
feel.
like the stop. I like the stop.
What else you have to add?
Also, like sometimes, like I miss the fact that when it's lunchtime, I don't like when it's lunchtime. I wish that like, cause sometimes I'm not hungry at lunchtime, and then I'm like, and then at the end of the day, if I don't eat, then I'm gonna be hungry, and then like I won't be able to eat because it's not lunchtime, and then I'm hungry.
All right, you have scheduling problems. That's what you have. You need to schedule your body, get your body used to when you're supposed to eat. You eat breakfast at 7 a.m. You eat lunch. 9-year-olds probably eat lunch at 11:30,
12.
12. Okay, 12. Ooh, 12:45 is late.
40.
11:40. Okay, so 11:40 you eat lunch, which is normal time, 12 o'clock. Basically, and then you probably eat dinner 6:30 about.
And we don't have
If
enough
that?
time to eat. They usually give us like 10 minutes.
Well, that's something different. Then that's something that your parents have to complain to the school. We don't have enough time to eat. I mean, you're eating in the classroom anyhow, right? Or you going to
No.
you going to cafeteria?
Yeah.
Oh, In my school, they eat in the classroom. The same classroom they're in all day. That's where they eat at, everything.
We're not.
So it's a mess. So I understand that.
There can be bugs in the classroom if we got food on the floor.
Well, that's true. There could be bugs in the classroom anyhow. And just a whole bunch of people coming. What else you have to add?
Also, like online school is kind of like also like not bad, but it's not like good or bad, but it's just like in the middle. It's decent because like
It's better than nothing. That's what the DOE calls it. It's better than nothing.
You could hurt your eyes.
Yeah, I mean that's one thing that I've noticed. A lot of people are wearing these blue blockers glasses, or because they're so into the iPads or the computers to do their work. So a lot of you guys will probably have bad vision when you grow up because of it. So that's one thing.
and also kind of like whenever I'm doing my work, my sister or my brother, they would always like distract me, and then I couldn't focus on my work.
Yeah. And if you share a room, it's worse too, because they need to do their work and you need to do your work, and it's a mess.
We get separated. so we
I
don't
do
distract
like
each other.
that the DOE, the Department of Education, did give some computers out, and they did give some iPads out to help during the crisis. Not a lot of people had internet, so that was another thing. Some people come from dual language families, and maybe your mother didn't know how to set up your computer, and that was another challenge, or dad. So there was a lot of challenges, but at least they tried to do some form of schooling. What else you got?
One time when I was in online school for the whole entire day, because of my internet, I had to be off of school, and I was very mad because that day we had gym, and even though we didn't do it in person, we still
You got up and you wiggled.
We still did the gym stuff.
Okay.
So that day we had gym, and I was very mad because I really like gym. So I was really mad because that had never happened, where I was not able to get online for a whole entire
They call it
school
internet
day.
issues. That's what it is. Internet issues. Maybe maybe somebody didn't pay the bill. It could be that too.
To me too.
I mean, you don't know if this is with the week
No,
that
my mom
that
got
mom
it.
had to switch a little bit to food and less to cable, and that's what happened.
Everybody in my building was having internet.
Oh, so that was internet.
My mom would always have to call
The cable service.
yeah, and she would every single month she would always have to change it because the internet always goes bad.
Yeah, I mean, some places don't have great internet, so that's one thing. I'm gonna let you know. Yesterday we had remote learning yesterday, and I work in a school, so technically I was also remote. I was working from home. I hate it. As a parent, it's very, very hard because I have to do my job, and then I have two little girls that have to go to school. So I have to help them with school while I'm doing my job. And then, they want me to call parents, but I need to make sure that my daughter eats lunch. And, one is in, I think, third grade, the other one's in kindergarten. So they're learning two different things. One of them wants to do a sing-along. The other one is learning, doing a book report. So it's a lot of things happening for a parent, and then also to be, trying to do your work from home. So it's too much for me. I'd rather get out the building and go to work. So that's my opinion on remote.
I never ask my mom for help because she's a teacher and she's usually working.
Oh, you see?
And yesterday she had meetings all day.
You see what I mean?
long.
So did I.
And she
it was
couldn't
horrible.
take a break.
It was horrible. It was the worst day of the year so far, besides the first day of school. Yesterday was the worst day. Anything else to end the podcast? I appreciate it. It was a good topic. Thank you.
really
Thank
good
you for the topic.
I love
It was
the
a
Thank you for
really
being
good
on the
topic.
podcast. You're very kind and generous and well spoken. And I'll put this one up as soon as I can. Say goodbye, people.
Bye.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Check. Check.
All right, we're out of here.